It looks like this third fleet back here is actually the one that's hurting the most. Yeah, they're just getting melted. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as the Diasporid, our custom community faction, and we are still at war here on Wardan, fighting for control of this system, even though they keep conscripting and there's almost nothing we can do to stop it. So we're gonna go ahead and blitz here again. Hey look, we drew. I'm surprised. Wait. Did they not conscript? Are they out of population? Did we finally wear down their population to the point where they cannot conscript? That's entirely possible. Okay, we have discovered a sanctuary owned by the Ascendant Refrain on Elion. You can get rid of it by hacking or with invading. Okay, so Elion is actually a system of our Lumeris neighbors that seems to be fine. I don't know why our Lumeris neighbors have decided we're not helping them, but they have an issue with us lately. Either way, we did discover a sanctuary there on their system, which is cray. We have not found the actual home system of the choir, though. They don't appear to be right here, because we did a scan and we didn't find them. So yeah, I don't know exactly where they're at. This, if I'm not mistaken, is an anti-stealth probe? No, it's just a regular probe. Okay, so I'm not even sure how that came about, like why it told us that. The Rejuvenator team has set foot on Izar. So we are winning that Rejuvenator versus the, non-Rejuvenator. I can't remember what the other side is called, honestly. But I have to believe that we're winning that for those who can own the genocide and control them. So we have 3 out of 7. Okay, 3 out of 7 systems for that. We should definitely be looking to get the others. Carius looks like it has just finished its first big fleet. That is our fleet that's using all medium-sized vessels now. We do have the option to build a trade company subsidiary here, but Carius is not the system that we want to do it in, I don't think. So we're gonna go ahead and put public 3D printing there. Everything else seems fine. Alright, so we have just unlocked Agile Combat, Advanced Inert Plating, and Cloaked Ambush. Cloaked flotillas will stay invisible and won't open fire until they reach the desired range as designated by the Battle Tactics card. So that's actually really good. That's something we wanted to play with railguns and see what we could get out of that. And then the Elite Anti-Cloaking Probe is being researched right now, which will hopefully let us find the Umbral Choir, because they remain a threat to us as long as they're able to do their thing and we don't know where they are. Otherwise, they're not a threat to us. Minus the fact that we can't actually find them right now, we've basically been able to defeat them at every engagement. It's not even comparable how badly we've whooped on them. Although they are the only ones so far that have mounted a reasonably sized threat with their military behemoth that actually kind of fought us off for a good deal of time. Let's see. Okay, a few more turns sieging there and this system will be done. Wonder what the manpower looks like if we just decided to invade here. 600 to 900, I think we would just win that. I don't know that they really get to use conscription or anything. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just start invading. We're just gonna blitz them, because at this point there's no reason to hold back. They can't conscript. Alright, minor victory. So it looks like one more turn and we'll have cleared out the pirates that are blocking our trade right here, which will reopen our trade route to the Lumeris. That might be why the Lumeris are angry, is because their trade route got interrupted, but we don't have any control over that. That's the pirates and we're dealing with it. So if that's why the Lumeris are angry, then guys, calm yourselves. Okay. Got our military behemoth sitting here, sitting here hanging out with the Riftborn that we are no longer at peace with. Do we actually jump back into war with them or not? Yes, we're at war with them. That's even better. Alrighty then, take them out. Beautiful. Our military behemoth is ready to blow them to smithereens. Wait a minute. Okay, no, it's strong enough to handle this, no problem. They are looking to be primarily beam weapons. We are mixed, so we can just go ahead and use shield absorption here, and we should theoretically just destroy them. I'm gonna go ahead and sim this one, because, I chose watch, but it didn't actually let us watch. That's sad times. Either way, we won, because they retreated, which is sad, because we could have wrecked them. But sure, whatever. So now we're just sitting here holding their system Procyon, and we have no issue with that because they can't do anything about it. Our taxi fleet is hanging around this system, but what we might do here is break off maybe 3 of these taxi fleet ships. There we go. That gives us a nice speed fleet that's also separate, and we're going to send them over here to Kiris, which is another one of those lodestone systems, I believe. Oh, wait, is that... Battles around lodestone systems are only allowed between empires. So yeah, that is a lodestone system. We just need to go claim it. And that's what we're sending that other little taxi fleet right there to take care of. Right here, we should have our first big fleet. Yeah, look at that. That is a 20 CP fleet. We actually have 2 more slots in the fleet. So what we could do with those is we could go ahead and put some more taxi fleets out, or some more taxi ships out, rather. And that will further increase the speed of this already massive fleet. Or, what we could do that's probably smarter, actually, is we'll go ahead and do... How many of the big tanks do you guys have? You have 3 big tanks, 3 battleships. Let's go with 1 more battleship and 1 more taxi ship. And then we'll put public 3D printing in queue here. That should come out relatively quick, and that will give us just a monster fleet that can basically burn through whatever it needs to. Our new siege fleet is on its way here right now. It'll continue to ebb down that manpower there so that we can burn through that even quicker. And let's go ahead and check out what our hacking looks like right now. We have some really long hacks running. All the way to Orion, mainly because we were hoping to get caught somewhere along the way and find the Umbral Choir. Finding the Umbral Choir has sort of become our big focus right now. Like, and we don't have any good way to do it. Like, I don't know how we're supposed to dig them out at this point, but we're going to find them. And this is going to be just brutal. Once those ships come out next turn, I think it's next turn, yeah. Next turn, those will be done. We're going to send this fleet over here to clear out these pirates. And it should be equally brutal when we clear them out. Okay. Other than that, I think that's probably where we're at. Trying to get some more influence built here on Bellatrix to keep them from sort of overwhelming us with their culture, because that's annoying. Xenotourism, totally an option here. There are luxury resources, so that'll actually increase our dust outcome there. Nice. Okay. You guys are fine, you can just sleep. As far as this guy goes, he has a massive fleet, and we are in position to fire on the Vaulters. Because we're not helping our Lumeris allies out, guys. We're really not. Okay, this should be a beautiful fight right here. This is gonna be gorgeous. It better let us watch this one, because this is going to be gorgeous. They have 1 ship with barely any firepower that is laser. Everything else is projectile. So all we need to do is have this hull plating absorption on, and we will consume a ton of the damage without really getting hurt. The other alternative, the one that I'm actually leaning towards here because it's even more fun, is we can go for take trophies here. That seems like a much better plan. So what we're going to do here is... we're going to put 1 tank ship right up here in the top branch, and then we're going to move everybody else right down here. Yeah, this is ideally what we want to do. In fact, we're going to move their Echo right here, so that can be the 1 ship in that fleet that is sort of tanking for us. And then we'll move everything down here to the bottom, and just let this bottom fleet right here clear all the things out. Yeah, this is a long-range flotilla. These are all long-range ships. This is going to be very interesting. And it better let us watch this, guys. I'm super excited. This is going to be our first, like, massive fleet battle with 3 on each side. That's hopefully going to go in our favor. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Come on. Load it up. I want to see the explosions. Okay. So... oh, nice. We can use that. That's fine. Ah, get me the free cam. Get me the free cam. I wish to see the battlefield. Okay, so here we go. Battlefield engage. Our little fleets of ships, or rather, that's our fleets of ships. Their fleets are over on this other side. There we go. Now we can get like a real nice view of the battlefield. There we go. Bam, we turn that on. We can actually watch the fleet health kind of tick down. It looks like this 3rd fleet back here is actually the one that's hurting the most. Yeah, they're just getting melted. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous, guys? I love the way that that looks. Auto cam back on. Let's go ahead and use that for a minute. We are just melting them down and down and down. Look at that. So much, guys. Take trophies is gonna be juicy for this one too, because they got a lot of CP here. It looks like we potentially lost the taxi ship though somewhere along the way. That being said, they have lost their third flotilla. Their second flotilla is falling fast. Look at that, just gone. I'm waiting for the stream of missiles to hit this last ship in this flotilla. Because that's exactly what's happening there. Bye! How about you? You're all that's left. Who you even trading with right now? So right here we have what looks to be their medium-sized support vessel, potentially. No, that's one of their medium-sized attack vessels, and it is directly opposite our medium-sized support tank, and our tank is taking, like, very little damage here. They're having a very, very hard time actually ebbing through the armor and stuff of this tank. However, as you can see, our guys are just out of position. They're not close enough to fire back on this guy either, so they're gonna get through this with just that one ship alive. And once again, now I feel like maybe we should have left a couple more guys in this mid-fleet right here so they'd still be in range to hit. Because basically we're just out of position to finish that guy. Which is totally fine. We still killed all the other CP in their fleet. There's a very good chance that we captured a ship. There's also a very good chance that we just make a ton of dust and science here. Look at that. 420 dust and 140 science just from blowing up all those ships. That is beautiful. And all we lost there was one small tank. I can live with that. Potentially capturing one of their ships here as well. Let's find out. No? No, we didn't capture a single ship with our boarding pod. That's rather sad in my opinion. But it is what it is. We're not gonna worry about it too much. We did completely decimate their fleet. Hey Lumeris, are we helping you now? Are we friends again? Did we do the things that you wanted because you couldn't handle defending your own borders? Good, then shut up. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of our fleets. Once again, these guys just hanging out here. They got nothing left. They're just invading for the sake of finishing it off, and that's all they're doing. And I'm fine with that. It's kind of hilarious in and of itself. Let's see. We could probably put together a solid fleet from the two of these fleets just by doing that. There we go. Look at that. That's a big old brutal fleet right there, ready to go. Does he have the stealth scanning tech on his ship? Do he have it? He do. Okay, he has the fleet anti-cloaking level. That's great. That's what we want. Basically, that's what everyone is... Wow. Look at that. The Hisho have a behemoth in our space because they stealthed it, and now they're taking on the pirates for us. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Good job, Hisho. Thank you for helping. I swear if the choir is right here, though, guys, I'm going to lose my mind. I really am. The choir makes you paranoid, right? Because you're like, where are they? I know they're here. I just don't know where. Also, bye, civilian ship. Hello, 2100 dust. That was absolutely beautiful. Let's go take a look at all of our systems and see if maybe there is another system that we would like to put a governor on, because our governors are technically not on our highest producing systems. Carius is the highest producing system, and right now it is not a happy place. So let's go see if we can find a governor that could potentially boost the happiness. Oh, we can't because heroes are locked right now. That's kind of annoying, honestly. At this point, though, what we could do is we could consider moving this guy over to that system. I'm just not sure how much of a difference that's going to make. Plus 20 from transformational leadership, plus 20 from leading political parties. Yeah, so I mean, if we do that, we may actually lose happiness in our main system, which is even worse, so I'm going to leave that be for right now. Carius is functioning just fine at its current happiness level. And that means we have checked everybody out, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn here. Wardan has taken forever for us to capture, but if we get it, it's got some really nice resources. And we really want it. New trading company. Recent developments in your empire have led to the creation of a new trading company. Build its HQ in one of your systems to start trading with the rest of your empire. That will be built in Wardan if we get it, because Wardan has some very nice things there. Boost to the population of the Vaulters has ended. Okay, we're gonna pop some more space spuds, super spuds, to keep the Vaulter pop growing at a nice rate. And here we go. This should potentially be it. No more conscription. Not amused. Not amused. See, Consequently, this is the ground battle at Orion. Watch us win this in one go. Yeah, there we go. Decisive victory. We got 1.5k dust, 25 ionic crystals, and 50 Deciduous trees for that. That was phenomenal. You joined with our nation, yet ignored in time of need. We wonder if you are capable of acting with honor. Wounded, what is your deal? What are you talking about? We ignored you in your time of need. Are you guys dense? We have a behemoth up there killing the guys that are trying to invade you. I don't understand what your malfunction is, guys. I really don't. Okay, so they're very heavy on the energy weapons. We're gonna go ahead and go with shield absorption here. We're also gonna swap to advanced, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up about half of our guys here in this middle fleet. And the reason why is because we are noticing that as we do this more and more, it's this middle fleet that needs a few more guys in it, just so that we can make sure that, you know, everybody gets finished off. That being said, we have such an advantage here. I'm tempted to just go with this. And they're all in lane 2, which means that lane 3 can pretty much hit them. Okay, so when they're even to us, when it's 3 and 3, that's when we want to be a little bit more spread, but right here I think we're better off just doing this. Okay, we can watch this one. Let's go! Take them out. This is gonna be awesome, guys. We're just gonna melt them and get bunches of stuff. Take trophies has been phenomenal for us. Take trophies has been phenomenal for us. It works so very well for what we're doing. Okay, go guys, do the things. We're gonna put it on 2x speed here so we can just enjoy the view. Oh, look at that pirate ship, ain't it cute? It's about to get wrecked. Come on, show me the missiles. Oh, look at those beautiful swarms of missiles just flying in. Come on, guys. Oh, that's our ship taking very light missiles there. Oh, we did lose our tanky ship in the middle, but they have been completely decimated. So it actually throws me there. We get better views, in my opinion, when we actually click on a target and watch one target take missile shots and stuff. It just makes the combat cam a little more dynamic, in my opinion. We did capture a pincer ship there, which will replace that tank, so that works for me. And we managed to destroy the poacher and the proton. We got 420 dust and 140 science. That is exactly what I'm talking about right there, guys. That is phenomenal. That's what we want. Okay. So that pirate lair did leave behind a relic that we can take advantage of. In the meantime, of course, we can meld this pincer into this fleet, and now that fleet is set to go. That being said, though, the pincer is actually probably very slow. What is your movement? Your movement is 4. What is the base movement of our ships? 5. Yeah, so that was what I was concerned about there. We'll probably just go ahead and sell that pincer. Sell it off for a little extra dust. No worries. Everything's fine. Hey, we've got some anomalies to explore here on Orion 1. What is that? What have you? Successful expedition, we got 30 Hyperium and high energy plasma sphere. Antimatter is great. We would love to be gathering antimatter right now. So we could technically colonize Orion here. Are we gonna get antimatter somewhere else though? I felt like we had somewhere else that antimatter was a thing. It doesn't actually look like it now that I look around. We don't really have a source for antimatter yet. That's going to change very quickly. Just like we're gonna do combat up there very quickly soon. I think that maybe we want to get Orion here just because it has that antimatter, and that antimatter is super useful for us right now. However, are there any other systems that we're gonna end up taking? Wow, Akamar actually way better. Akamar way better. I think what we're gonna do here, I love how they captured a system like right in the middle of our space. Like, this is a good idea. Let's do this. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait before we make any hasty decisions here. God-Eye has leveled up. Let's give him something fun. That is hugely fun. I would love to give him that. However, I think this is slightly better. So we're gonna go with that. That was not slightly better. I should have gone with the other one, guys. That was a mistake. Okay. Increased beam damage, very simple choice for that fleet commander, and then here we go with another fleet commander, and for him, it's gonna be whatever we can get that actually helps his fleet, because he's basically running out of fleet options. You know, we never got XP on you. You're fine. We'll get that. Perfect. Okay, Diasporan are a thing. All of our fleets are a thing. Actually, Carius is ready now to split off those last 2 ships that we made. Hey, pop those out, please. Let's group them on up. Group them on up. Oh, we only had 2. We only had 2 CP left. So what I might do instead is pull out... What can I pull out? If I pull out one more tank, or I mean one more taxi, then we will have enough room for this? Yes. Okay. So that means that fleet will move slightly slower. However, the upside is that we have a ton of firepower in this fleet now. And we do have 2 leftover taxi fleet ships that are on their own. Is there somewhere we need to send them? Is there one of those system mabobbers that we need for the thing that we could potentially send them out to? So far, it doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can send them over to M29 here. I'm curious if M29 actually is where the choir started out. Like, that could be a starting system for the choir. So we'll probably send them out that way just to see if we can get some choir ships to spawn. Still reasonably sure that the choir was right here, but that didn't end up working out. So I'm wondering, with extra attention paid to thermal profiles, level 1 cloak ships can be detected. Okay, so I'm wondering if the choir is actually there and we just didn't see them, or if something else is going on, and instead what's going on is that they just had stealth ships there and revealed them. Yeah, so this is a level 2 anti-cloaking ship. So what I'm gonna do is send this fleet here. That is actually the best thing we can do. Let's see if we can find the choir now. If we can get our hands on the choir, we can end them. We just have to be able to find them first. This combat looks like it's gonna be just a flat-out slaughter no matter how we do it, which is great. Okay, you have 1 CP, you have 1 CP, you have 1 CP. I don't know why any of you are still here, but because we really don't like the choir right now, we're gonna go after them first. That was a waste. We don't need to watch this. Just do it. Just take them out. Excellent, they ran away, gotcha. Next fleet. You go after these guys. They gonna run away as well? Or not. Maybe they'll just let us kill them, but they'll probably run away. The Fey Ring is not gonna stay here and fight, I don't think. Yeah, they ran away. Okay, so basically at this point we're just controlling that system and keeping them under pressure. Wowie, wow, look at that system, guys. That system is phenomenal. If we can invade that, we will. That is a huge, huge win for us if we get it. This system still somehow surviving. We don't know how. It's insane. It's absolutely beyond any form of logic or reasoning that has managed to continue surviving. I cannot tell you how that's even occurred at this point. You, sir, can do your damage. So those are just pirate ships, which is fine, because we're going to go ahead and not watch this, and we'll just gain CP and, we'll gain dust and science per CP. Beautiful. Beautiful. And in the meantime, keep Procyon covered. Let our enemies know there is no escape from us. Yes, excellent. Okay. So everybody is good to go, except for this extra large fleet, which hasn't done anything as far as leaving yet, but it's going to. It's going to go right over here and deal with these pirates, potentially there. Oh, it's going to take 2 turns. Sadly, it takes 1 more turn than we expected. And we do have this military behemoth here that we haven't really done anything with, as it's just kind of sitting now, and that's rather silly. So what we're going to do is we're going to send it down to do its worst too, somewhere. The question is where? Where do we want it to be? I mean, we already have a behemoth up here protecting our Hisho neighbors. They want to talk trash like we don't help them, but we have a ship up there protecting them. So, you know, whatever. Let's send it down here, perhaps, to... Actually, let's send it right here. We'll send it right here where it can beat on pirates, as well as protect our Lumeris neighbors from enemies. Since they claim we don't help them out any, which is silly. And I think that's about it for this turn. Where are we at with the pops, though? Is there anyone we can assimilate or are even close to assimilating? The answer to that is absolutely not. Okay. Sounds good. Hacking operations are left unassigned, though, so we do have those. Can we hack from a neighbor's system, or an ally's system? We cannot. Sad times. Hacking from an ally system would have been very cool there. It would have granted us some nice advantages that we're basically not going to get because we can't. Let's jump to Lacerda and Procyon here. Let's keep the hacking going, but let's take it to our rivals instead of our allies. We're still sitting there hacking Sirte every chance we get so that we can steal techs, and the Hisho aren't really doing anything about it. They don't seem happy in our little alliance anymore, which makes me salty because we've been protecting the crap out of them, but whatever. You know, I see how it is. Don't be grateful, guys. Don't be grateful. Wardan is ours. It has to be. Decisive victory. Cool. We just captured Wardan. That's exactly what we wanted. There is absolutely no way that we're going to elevate them. If we elevate them, their manpower resets to 50% and they regain this system, but we get a bunch of resources and we get a couple of altars. We're not going to do that. We're going to occupy right here. That's what we want.
We know not what game you play. A proposal.
Are you kidding right now? Do you guys see what they're asking us for? I have a better idea. Why don't you beg? That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. That's my response. Why don't you beg? We were the first to invade 7 systems. How's that for being the first, guys? And we get impregnable shield for that. Shield capacity, projectile defense, energy defense. Wow! That thing is powerful. We don't have the resources to make great effective use of it just yet, but that thing is extremely powerful. Okay, Diasporan have spawned again. Beautiful. Everybody's doing the things that we wanted them to do. Wardan is now safely ours. They do have a little Fey-ring here that we're going to try to take out real quick. Bye, Fey-ring. We probably should have checked our strategy, but at this point we know that this is just going to kind of be a sweep. Yep, he's done. Oh, we captured him even. That's so much better. He's not just done, he's captured. Let's merge him in. We do need to make sure that we have enough forces to actually defend Wardan here now. Sorry, I was just trying to think through who we were going to send down there. We could install a trade company here on Wardan. We'd have some great resources here that he can sort of spread, or they would be able to spread around the Empire, including blue cap mold and hydromiel. However, there are also some very nice resources right here, including dust water, which we kind of want more. That being said, Aesolus is very far from being successfully invaded, where Wardan we have just completed the invasion. I think for now we're just going to build the things. On Wardan we will just build the things, starting with glorification of the glorious, because we're going to need that extra happiness right there. Yeah. Happiness is going to be a big thing for us here. Solar security operations also a good option. Trade company subsidiary, definitely a very good option here, but so is the trade company. I'm going to go ahead and build the trade company here now that I think about it. And the reason for that is this is quite outside of our empire. It is going to bring a trade line through a bunch of different systems, and it has some nice resources. It has some very nice luxury and strategic resources that we can kind of increase over time by simply raising the level of that trade company. Speaking of, look at our trade companies right now, guys. Look at what they're generating. That is just gorgeous right there. So many luxury resources just pouring in. And we can sell those, we can remarket those, we can use those for our improvements here, which we haven't done, which is kind of a big deal. We could get additional production right there very easily now. We could also get extra happiness. Happiness seems like a very strong one, but we are generating Transvine. We're generating 6 Transvine a turn. So we could get that for our level 2 upgrade, and that wouldn't be terrible at all. The question is there better? And I mean, yeah, technically we could get science. Science is kind of better. We could also get food. Food is kind of better for us. But I'm going to go with Transvine because we do struggle with happiness in our empire. The main reason being that we are way over our empire cap right there. Oh, look at this. Dust inflation is 4.26. We have 2 out of 3 company headquarters, 3 out of 4 trading subsidiaries, and 2 external trading subsidiaries in Elion and Aquarius. So where is Aquarius, actually? Oh, it's right there. So do we not have a trade agreement with the Hisho? Is that not a thing?
We may be down.
No, we have a trade agreement with them. They just don't seem to have anything to trade. Or rather, they don't have any trade outposts, which is fine. Let's see. Excellent. M29, you must extend your influence over it. That's fine. There's another M29 up there. Interesting. So they're named exactly the same. Okay. You guys are fine right here. You're just kind of sieging this thing down. It's going to take a minute. Alright, you're sieging as well. Maybe we send them to cause more trouble. That would not be a bad idea. Unfortunately, though, guys, that is all the time that we have for this episode. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I'm very excited about the fact that we're expanding our trade capabilities down to Wardan now that we've captured it. In fact, we're probably going to invest heavily in our trade companies, and I'm gonna do that while I do this outro. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and leave a like down at the bottom. Yeah, we'll do both of these. Like that, that's fine. Anyways, go ahead and leave a like. It's down there at the bottom of the video. If you want to see more of our great content ranging from 4X to Fire Pro Wrestling, very excited about our Fire Pro stuff this week. It's going to be awesome. Then go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and make sure to ding that bell notification, because every time you ding that bell notification, we get another trade connection with another empire and get a little bit richer. Just like we wanted to. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!